So can you explain to me how you came about making this contraption?
Because I'm really cheap and I didn't want to buy a plow for this tractor because we only use it maybe once every 2 years. And I figured I didn't really need to plow it, I just need to push it. So I built a sort of a redneck pusher. And it's framed for the bucket that's on the tractor. So I got a 2x6 framework, got it put tight around the front of the bucket. And I built this 3/4 inch plywood board that's screwed to the 2x6 frame. That creates a push for the front of the bucket, be able to push the snow. But we have so much snow today, I'm not sure how well it's going to work. This is probably the most snow that I've pushed with it. So we'll see how it works.
Okay. Stuck at the moment, but never daunted. Go back to the drawing board.
let me know how close to the end of the cable it gets. Definitely try to get closer.
Still got some left. Okay, you're almost a little more. You got a little more. What's that?
That's the control for the winch. It's got a little on-off switch, in and out, so you can hit the button to go in with the cable, or hit the button to go out with the cable. Hello, it's another beautiful day in Oregon. Figured I'd do a little recap of the little 1025 hour getting stuck in the snow. What I could have done a little better than what I was doing. Goes without saying, we don't get a lot of snow where we live. We live outside of Portland in Oregon, so we're about 500 feet, so we don't get a ton of snow. So that snow day that we got, it was 7 to 8 inches. That's a lot of snow for us. And I am obviously not experienced in operating this little tractor in that much snow. So the other problem with our property is we live on 5 acres. It's very hilly. Our driveway is paved. You couldn't really tell that from the video, but it's paved driveway. It's about 800 feet long, and it's very hilly. It goes downhill and then it goes uphill. And in years past, when we've had say a dusting of snow or a couple inches of snow, the tractor and the plywood push worked really well. This event, it was just too much snow for it. But a couple things that might have helped, obviously, was having rear ballast. I do have a ballast box. It's been put away out in my other shed for the winter, so I didn't want to bother going. I don't know if I could have got to it, for that matter, but I didn't want to go to the hassle of putting it on. But having 750 pounds on the back end of this thing would have helped a lot. Having chains on the tires would have helped a lot. I think I would have been able to back up that hill a whole lot easier than slipping on the ice that I had created by continually spinning my tires. So those two things there might have helped a bunch. The other thing I noticed, and I know better, was I should have had my bucket down when I was trying to winch the tractor back up the hill. That would have prevented it from, say the cable broke or something broke and the tractor let go. The tractor was in neutral, and since we live on a hill, it probably would have gone straight down through a big swath of the blueberries that we grow. So I didn't really want to do that. So yeah, I should have had the bucket down. That would have helped stop it if it did let go. Or had my wife in the tractor with her foot on the brake in case something went. So at least we saved the tractor, and she's obviously expendable. Just kidding. It was nice to see that the little side-by-side did really good in the snow. After we got the tractor winched back up out of the way, we took the side-by-side down the driveway. It was the first powered machine that we drove up and down our driveway, and the Cub Cadet did really well. Went all the way down, all the way up to the road, turned around, came all the way back up to the house. It did fine winching the tractor up once it got up off that steep slope. Got it somewhat on level ground. The winch was able to pull it. It's got a 3,500 pound winch on the front of it, so it did real well. And you can go back and take a peek at it. And it's nothing fancy. It's not a Polaris. It's not a Rancher. It's just a cheap, no frills little side-by-side. It's Cub Cadet makes it. It's a Challenger 500. Got a little less than a 500cc motor in it. It's not terribly powerful or fast, but it does what I needed to do on our 5 acres. It works very well.